And as we round out our final matches of 2024, we have a special guest joining us at the end of the show. We got the commish coming on to join us to round out UFGL coverage. And look at that. Look at that one. What does that say? Miami, Florida land?
Oh?
Maybe. What's up, everybody? Y'all, I'm just going to say, first of all, you guys have been doing nothing but a fantastic job between you guys and our man in the behind the scenes that is making things happen, Garrett. Amazing job, first of all. We're a little over halfway through this round. In the first round of 3 for this season, and just amazing feedback we're getting from everybody. So welcome to the Urgent Fury family. Loving to have you guys here. And yes, as you can see, we've got that. Let's say, which hand is it? I don't know. We've got that rock land coming here in just a little over 4.5 weeks. And it's going to be our first land in a long time. Our last land was in October here in Midland, which Twisted Method beat the Spartans. So we'll have to see when it comes to land play. You know, it's different from online play. But
absolutely.
Then, you know, Twisted Method brought in some crazy ringers. And so really excited to what we're going to be doing. To give you a little update on what we're looking at for the land, if we have less than 45 teams is about what we're looking at. We're going to do pool play for the first day and a half, and then go to top 32. Top 32 will be best of 5 all the way out. Never been done at a land. Top 32, best of 5. The other thing we're doing that's never been done at a land or hasn't been done at a land in a long time, top 8 payout.
Ooh.
So,
gotta love that.
If you're in the top 8, you're in the money. So, you know, we wanted to make sure that everyone that comes out at least has a chance to get into that money, get some of their money back, even if they're, you know, 7th and 8th place. But we really are building this league in these lands for the gamers, for the leagues, for the own organizations that they actually had. They're not coming into a land and it's only the top 2 or 3 getting paid out. So, you know, the same 3 are always winning. It gets a little saucy when you get in that top 8. You know, it's not always the same top 8 every land. So you have that opportunity to get in. Other big things coming. We have some major sponsor announcements coming up when we come back from break. Major. That's all I can say is major. What is it?
Ooh.
What is it, Matt?
Hey, it's major. That's all. We're gonna
massive, if you will.
Yeah, massive. I love that too. It's massively major.
It's almost as big as Colorblind's love for X Element.
I don't think anything's bigger than that, brother.
I'm not sure.
Hey,
we'll have to see.
And of course, we have all of our other lands coming up. So we've got Miami first. Then we're gonna hit Chicago in March over at Scrim Center. We're gonna follow that up with Level Up in Kansas City. Garrett's like going nuts right now because I'm throwing things out and he doesn't know where to go with it. But we're gonna get you know, Level Up. Apparently, they're gonna have a new venue for us to be working out of. So we're excited to see what that's all about in Kansas City. And then we're gonna wrap it up right here in Midland, Texas, the home of Urgent Fury, with a 64 team championship. Key point right there. It's only going to be 64 teams, and we're going to be inviting certain teams from every land to be in that 64, to be in the top 8 from the UFGL and the top 8 from the lands that are not in the UFGL. So that means you are going to be qualifying to be in the top 16 seeds directly from these lands. And then we'll calculate points after that from the lands for everybody else and look at pro points and things like that. So, you know, a lot of opportunity for your organization and your team to, one, have a great seed at the championship here in Midland, and once again, be in that top 8 for the money. So a lot, you know, I'll kind of stop right there and let you guys throw some questions at me now that I've given you a lot of information.
It sounds like we, regardless, got a lot of great Call of Duty, a lot of bangers, and hey, a lot of great things around the corner for UFGL action. And hey, I'm excited. I'm excited. That's all I can say.
It's going to be an absolute banger of a year. Obviously, Shane, you talked about having the 4 lands, and I'm kind of just spitballing here. I'm throwing it at you. I'm trying to get a little something extra for the players. Could there potentially be anything special if a team happens to complete the Grand Slam of winning all 4 lands? I know that's a really far out there. That's something that's
You
very
know
hard
what?
to do. I'm not sure if we've seen it in the Pro-Am scene, but if somebody could complete the Grand Slam, I think they deserve something maybe a little extra there.
I think we can make something happen for that. That is a fantastic idea. If you get so what's it called in the Kentucky and the Derby when you get all 3
I think
cups?
it's called the Triple Crown, but I think in gaming when you got the
Yeah.
4 lands, we call it the Grand Slam because you get all 4.
All right. We will do something for that. Absolutely. If you can get
Oh,
all
come
4,
on!
that we will do. That that's why I have you guys here. You know what I mean?
Hey,
You
we
guys
try
are
we
as
try our
you know
best.
you guys are as much of a part of this league as our league owners. And a lot of people don't realize that our league owners get a lot of say in the way we're running the league. They're the ones giving us the feedback saying this is what we want to see. We should do this. No one else is doing this. You should do top 32 and then do best of 5 the whole way. We want to play more. We want that ability. Even in the pool play, the teams that are in the league, so our top 7 teams right now will be in the pool play so that they're getting some reps in there. You know what I mean? But they're going to come in, top ranked in each pool. We're going to do that for them because they're the one putting in all this time. And I've talked about it a little bit on X, but I haven't really talked about it here. The team that wins Miami, if they're not in the league, have the opportunity to take the 8th spot for round 2 and round 3. So with league comes, a lot of perks like flights to Chicago and on, hotel Chicago and on. So you're winning more than just the first place prize of $5,000 for your org. If you make first, right, you're getting into the league that actually pays the orgs.
Yeah, I mean, and that's going to be incredible for whoever does win that. If it's not one of our teams here, Shay, because I mean, we've got a couple of people that feel like they might be able to win this land. I mean, obviously, you talk about Twisted Method winning the last land. We talk about how well the Houston
Right.
Spartans have been playing up until this point. Octane as well. Even the Outcast boys potentially coming in with a roster change, being able to shake things up. There's a lot of teams just in the league that could potentially win the land, and that's not even mentioning some of the names that I've heard that might show up to Miami as well. I mean, there's some star-studded names could make some pretty big rosters. Obviously, don't want to give anything too much away there. But I mean, Shane, anything
Right.
else for us before we, wrap a nice little Christmas bow on this broadcast and send everybody out for the winter break?
I've got a few things to add. So you made a good point. If one of our teams win, that means that 8th spot's still open. We're going to go to the next top team that's not in the league. Give them the opportunity. Not every organization can commit to every Tuesday and Thursday night matches. So, we will let them politely decline and we'll go to the next until we get that 8th spot. So you have the opportunity to join in the league for round 2 and 3. And finally, it is Christmas time. So happy holidays. I'm going to tell you, spend time with your family. You never know when it's going to be the last time with your family. So you want to get that quality time, relax, watch some COD. There's a lot of things going on. I know, the boys over at TP Circuit, they've got the land coming up in Vegas. And I heard a bird tell me that the GOAT of all casting teams are going to be there. I don't know, but that I heard from a
I
bird,
mean,
and the bird is
that
the
bird might be
word.
right.
There's potential that Quinn and I might be Viva Las Vegas here in a few weeks.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, though. So you'll just have to see.
Absolutely.
There might be an appearance of Urgent Fury in Vegas during that event. We
a
will
wild
see.
chain has appeared. A wild chain has appeared.
And absolutely. So happy holidays. It's time to spend with family, friends, play some COD. Be sure to stay tuned in Urgent Fury when I've got my noob tube counter going crazy. I will be doing some traveling, so we won't be streaming this weekend, but be sure to tune in when I've got my noob tube counter flying. And that's a hint to something else coming in January, as well as the map changes that are coming to match CDL with the new changes announced. So you might be seeing some of Colorblind's favorite map on Control.
Yeah, they took
Merry
away.
Christmas.
They took away. Yeah,
Rip Rewind.
we will also give a quick RIP to Rewind as they have been taking it out the pool. But hey, with the players not quite voting on that, and with the league, there's a lot of drama
Yeah.
surrounding that, so that may still be subject to change. I don't think we've necessarily seen the last of Rewind, at least if the pros have anything to say about it. But that
Because we all love Red Card.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I think we will say Merry Christmas to all, and to all have a pleased good night. And like Shane said, just make sure you spend time with your family. Obviously, time is short, so you got to make sure that you see everybody that you love this holiday season. And like you said, tune into the UF Twitch. You might see a few little fun streams going on there, as well as me and Quinn going to be getting back into the casting booth all over the place. So you'll be able to see us more than just here as well. But I think, gentlemen, the trio on the broadcast, do we have anything else that we want to add?
Use coupon code UFGL for a $50 discount. First 32 teams if we want to get signed up at the Miami Land. Got to get the plug going. And yeah, there we go.
Oh,
and shout out to our sponsors as well. Sword Dog, Happy Vibes, Charged Chocolate. What's up?
And a Loft Hotel. That's going to be the discount hotel rate for Miami. We'll be tweeting the link out to everybody soon. We got a great rate for the teams.
All right. We'll make sure we get looking at the X profile for that. And ladies and gentlemen, if there's nothing else, I think we will be saying goodnight, at least for the winter season. And we will be back in January, picking it right back up with some matches.